When most people hear country club, they think stuffy, outdated, full of rules, and only for golfers. And honestly, that's the stigma a lot of people have. I hear it all the time. People moving here will say right away, we don't want a country club. And the reason is they don't realize how much these communities have changed. The truth is, clubs like Bocaire aren't just about golf anymore. They're lifestyle communities. From fitness, dining, social events, pickleball, tennis, and family-friendly activities, they're built for people who want connection, convenience, and fun. And Bocaire is one of the best examples of that. Now, this video is actually part of our country club series, so if you're considering country club living in Boca, you'll definitely want to check out the full video I made covering all of Boca Raton's country clubs. And real quick, if you like this video and you want to learn more about real estate in South Florida, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. I promise we're bringing a lot of heat with the content we've got coming, and share this with anyone you know who's thinking about making a move. They'll find it valuable. If you're new here, my name's Jonathan. My team and I have helped over 1,000 people buy and sell homes all over South Florida, whether you're moving in from out of state, already local, or just ready for a new neighborhood, or even making a move out of the area. We've been fortunate to help over 1,000 people make that transition, and along the way, we've earned more than 200 5-star Google reviews. So when we share insights about communities like Bocaire, it's not just content, it's backed by real experience from being out there every single day. And before we get started, quick note, all of the details for Bocaire's amenities, membership fees, and club information are linked in the description below. So if you're the type who likes to dig into the fine print, check that out after this video. But today, instead of just hearing it from me, you're gonna meet our lead buyer's agent, Armando. He's boots on the ground out there every single day touring homes and country clubs with our clients. He's actually in Bocaire right now, ready to give you the full breakdown. Armando, take it away.
Thanks, Jonathan. Hi, everyone. This is Armando, lead buyer's agent with the J. Alexander Group, and welcome to Bocaire's Country Club, one of Boca Raton's true hidden gems. Bocaire is different from many of the other country clubs in Boca. It's a boutique-style community with over 250 homes spread out across 300 acres. So it feels open, private, and never crowded. The clubhouse alone is over 36,000 square feet, and they just added a brand new Aquatic Center along a 4,000 plus square foot state-of-the-art fitness center. But what really makes Bocaire stand out, it's its vibe. It's quiet, it's intimate, and it has so much more personal feel compared to some of the other larger clubs in town. People here actually know their neighbors. You'll see familiar faces at dinner, at the clubhouse, bumping into each other at the gym, or meet up for tennis or pickleball. If that kind of close-knit boutique country club lifestyle is what you're looking for, there's no real better place than Bocaire. And of course, the homes themselves play a huge role in that. Every property here is custom, no two look alike. You'll see a mix of Mediterranean style homes with a classic tile roof and some of the traditional designs that have been remodeled. And even the sleek modern builds with glass and clean lines, it really keeps the neighborhood interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Bocaire. You don't drive through and feel like you're in a copy and paste neighborhood where every house is the same shade of beige.
Exactly. Every home here has its own personality. Most homes in Bocaire average between 3,000 to 5,000 plus square feet. They sit on generous lots with mature landscaping, which means plenty of space, privacy, and curb appeal. And because they're all custom, you'll see estate-style designs with big circular driveways, open layouts, and tons of character. It's a completely different feel compared to the larger, more uniform clubs in Boca. And now let's talk about golf, because Bocaire's course is a big deal. A few years back, they completely redid the entire course with designer Kipp Schulties, and it really shows. Unlike a lot of South Florida courses that are flat, Bocaire has rolling fairways, elevation changes, and some of the most beautiful water views. It stretches out over 7,000 yards, so it's challenging if you want it to be, but with 7 different tee boxes, it's also friendly for golfers of all levels. And here's the real scoop you should know. Online, you see a lot of talk about Bocaire being no tee times, but here's the real scoop straight from the membership director. There's actually tee times, mainly because members like to know who's playing and when. The good news is, it's really easy to get on the course, whether you want a full round or just a few holes after work. Is rarely an issue. Plus, families love it because there are no green fees for parents, kids, or even their grandkids.
Exactly. That's the difference at Bocaire. You've got structure with the tee times, but none of the headaches. Because it's such a small, tight-knit community and not everyone plays golf, it's easy to get out there without the long wait lists or crowded schedules that you would see at some of the bigger clubs. It's organized, it's relaxed, and it really fits the lifestyle here.
Exactly, and that's coming from a real golfer. Me, I'm not the guy you went out there holding up the line. But if golf is your thing, this is one of the best setups you'll find in Boca.
Don't worry, Armando. One of these days, I will drag you out here and actually teach you how to swing a club. Just be ready to lose a few balls.
Yeah, and don't say I didn't warn you when I break every single club in your bag. But hey, that's the beauty of Bocaire. Even if golf isn't your sport, the community has so much more to offer. From the 36,000 square foot clubhouse to the brand new Aquatic Center and a 4,000 square foot fitness center, Bocaire is loaded with amenities. And if you're someone who loves to socialize, this is your spot. The community calendar is packed year round. Wimbledon-inspired tennis tournaments, 4th of July celebrations, Mother's and Father's Day brunches, Easter brunch, and a separate petting zoo day for the kids. They even go all out for Halloween with a spectacular night. One of the biggest hits the past year was Great Gatsby end of the season bash, where everyone showed up in vintage tuxedos, pearls, and feathers. You also got Thanksgiving dinners, golf tournaments, and Jewish holidays like Rosh Hashanah, Passover, all celebrated in the clubhouse. And on top of that, it's also a place for private events, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anniversary parties, you name it, it all happens here. Now, for the fitness crowd, the gym is top-notch. Over 4,000 square feet of personal training, group classes, and they even added pickleball clinics on the brand new courts that were just built last year. And tennis, you got hard-through courts and programs for every level. Whether you're just playing casually or joining a league, there are clinics, practices, social events, even club championships to get involved in. Now, if you're more about relaxing than competing, Bocaire's got you covered too. The new Bliss Spa treatment rooms are open, so if you want to unwind and rejuvenate, expert therapists are here to pamper you with every variety of treatment possible. Or maybe you'd rather just kick back by the pool, grab a cabana, soak in a peaceful ambience, and enjoy the resort style vibe without ever leaving the community. That's really the heart of Bocaire. It's not just golf and a few amenities, it's a full lifestyle. People here are active, social, and connected. Mornings at the gym, afternoons in the courts, evenings at the clubhouse. It all comes together to make this one of the most welcoming clubs in Boca Raton. Now, if schools are important to you, whether you got kids or you're planning for the future, Bocaire's is a great spot. For public schools, you're zoned for Calusa Elementary, Omni Middle, and Spanish River High School, all well regarded in Boca. Now, if private schools are more your style, you got some excellent options close by too. Places like Pinecrest, St. Andrews, and Donna Klein's Jewish Academy. So families here really have choices, whether they want top-rated public schools or some of the best private education in South Florida.
Yeah, and trust me, as a dad, I feel like half my life is spent in the car line, so knowing you've got good schools nearby is a big deal.
Exactly. And here, you're so close to everything that those school drop-offs and pickups don't become an all-day event.
Can't take my mind from you.
Location-wise, Bocaire sits right in Boca Raton and Delray border, which gives you the best of both worlds. You're minutes away from shopping and dining, places like Meisner Park, Town Center Mall, and everyday essentials like Whole Foods and Costco. Not to mention, you also got Delray Medical Center just around the corner, which is a huge plus for a peace of mind. And for getting around, it's about 10 minutes to I-95, just about 20 minutes to the Turnpike, and about 15 minutes to the beach. That's the beauty of Bocaire. You get the quiet boutique country club lifestyle, but you're still right in the middle of everything you need. All right, so let's hop in the car and drive around through Bocaire so you get to see the homes up close. And that, my friends, is Bocaire Country Club. Private, boutique, and unlike anything else in Boca. Jonathan, back to you in the studios.
Thanks, Armando. You can really see the difference when you're driving through. Bocaire doesn't feel cookie cutter at all. Every home is custom, and that makes the neighborhood stand out compared to a lot of other country clubs. So if Bocaire Country Club or any Boca Raton Country Club community is on your radar, this is where we come in. Whether it's me or Armando, our elite buyer's agent, you'll have someone walking you through the process every step of the way. We'll guide you, answer your questions, and make sure you land in the right neighborhood for your lifestyle. And don't forget, we've linked all of the information about Bocaire in the description below, including membership fees, dues, annual and monthly costs, and everything that you need to know about living here. Plus, we've also created a customized guide about all things Boca, which is packed with insider info to help you get to know the city. That's linked in the description down below as well. And if you're interested in Bocaire or any of the other country clubs in Boca, make sure to go and check out this video where I break down all of them so you can compare and see which one might be the best fit for you. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. And if you're thinking about making the move, our contact info is in the description. Reach out anytime. We'd love to help you call Bocaire home. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Jonathan. This is Liz South Florida, and we'll see you in the next video.